Good morning. We start right away. Good morning. Oh, Jesus Christ. This time went fast today. Hey, Joy. Hey. No sound. I ain't got no sound on my phone. Okay. Can you hear me now? I had to, I'm on my phone. Can you hear me now? Uh, are you in the ass? Can you hear me now, Joy? This is crazy. You still can't hear me? I just turned my sound. What the world? I just turned my phone up. Ugh. Did you mute button? No, I just turned my oh, Jesus Christ. I'm on my phone. I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't get this. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to go in the back of YouTube. Still no sound. Wait a minute. Your water on the counter. No sound. Oh, you can hear me? Joy, you can't hear me? Minister of Music said he can hear me. Hey, AKA James, Purple, can y'all hear me? I had my, oh, Lord. Joy, you had me thinking. I had my, oh, Lord. Okay, here we go. Joy, you had me thinking. I had my, oh, Lord. Let me turn that off. I was thinking that I ain't had no sound. Hey, y'all, good morning. I'm looking at y'all, uh-huh. Huh? Hi. I'm looking at y'all comments on the computer because I'm live on my phone. Hey y'all, did you miss me? That's how what's name be saying. I don't know that man's name. He be like, "Did you miss me?" I feel better. I still got like a I still got a little tightness in my chest. Matter of fact, I ain't take my medicine. But I feel a lot better. Purple, how you doing? AKA James, Minister of Music, hello. I be enjoying you. And when I lay, I just be turn every time when I see it on my TV, I just turn it on and give me a little praise and worship. Minister of Music, y'all go y'all have service every day? Are you still on here? Y'all, it seemed like y'all had service every day. I've been waiting all weekend. Oh, you know what? Purple. I look at my head. I look like Ancient Mama with this little rag on my head. I started to go live yesterday. Y'all, my face look like it's getting fatter. My nose. This is weird. This is my name right there. All right, we working out today, Joy. I'm eating. Oh, you eating Taco Bell this early in the morning, girl? You eating Taco Bell? My eyes is kind of like glossy this morning and watery. I just came in from outside. That day, the day I told y'all that I had an asthma attack, I went outside to clean my car off. I did something. I was gonna go somewhere, went outside to clean my car off. I don't know what it was. And the air was so cold. I wasn't expecting it. I should have had my mask on. And ever since that day, stop. Before you pull it down. I just not put that back up there. I had an asthma attack that day. But before that, I was already starting to feel a little a little something in my throat. So, am I too dark? Cause one of my lights went out. I got two lights and one of my lights went out. I'm gonna leave this up here. Let me grab a light bulb. Hold on, y'all. I forgot I bought all these light bulbs. Gotta change my light bulb. It's a little dark over here. I forgot to do it yesterday. My light blew out. Come on. Carter sent me a message. She said, I'm looking for the live. I just came back in from, is that a little better? It don't look no better on my phone, but it looked better on the screen. Yeah, Carter sent me, I just seen the message on my thing, on my phone that said, I'm looking for the live. I was like, oh shoot, let me get on here. Cause I just came back from, getting me some Dunkin' Donuts. I stayed in the house all weekend, y'all. I did not go out the door at all. That was a first. Staying in the house the whole week, not even going out. I ain't even take my garbage out. Somebody took it out for me. Purple, how are you? And why you eating Taco Bell early in the morning and not no breakfast food? I ain't put my latch hooks in. I just been like chilling. I did go to church yesterday. Online. And I go to church with Minister of Music during the week. So I'm good. And I watch some other stuff, so. What did I say? I'm okay. I need some wake up food. You had a long night? I hope everything was okay. I hope everything was okay. Joy, are you back going live yet? You went to the club. Girl, I ain't going to no club. I ain't go to no club. That's what we was talking about yesterday at church. On church, my pastor he was talking about some other stuff. No, this was in Sunday school because they was talking about evangelism, and we read this authentically. They was talking about evangelism, but one thing came up. And I want to ask you, and I want to ask y'all. So they was talking about evangelism, and they was talking about how I like that, joy in trouble. They was talking about how we can't be as Christians and ministers or whatever. We can't be so. This is not the way they said it. This is what they said. Okay. Is it all right for you to go into a bar when you are, let's say if you're a minister, is it all right for you to go into a bar? But what they were saying was, some of them, that like they don't live a life of, they don't drink, they don't cuss, and do crazy stuff. They live hey Ariel, they live he don't want me dating. Who, your son? I don't really like clubs. My son not understanding his mom. His mom not his woman. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's how them boys are. So if you go into a club like me as a minister, some of them were saying they don't go to bars. Like say if your family, or like if your best friend, for instance, your best friend is having a party and the party is at a bar, would you go to the bar? And one of the ladies was saying that no, that she didn't think that you should go to the bar if the party is in the bar, even if it's somebody that's close to you. This how she put it. She put it that she don't go to bars. You better go to that party. She don't go to bars. For one, listen to the reason is because her life does not reflect that type of lifestyle, right? So I get that. That's not who she is. But she's evangelist. She be on the streets, like she be really on the streets, her and her husband, and they talk to all kind of people, prostitutes, drug heads, everybody. They be out there evangelizing. They feed them, they give them whatever they need, and they talk about Christ all the time, no matter where they go. And so she was saying that she wouldn't go to a bar because of her lifestyle. She don't want to be somebody to see her coming out of a bar and then judging her because of that's where they saw her going and coming, right? Okay. And so somebody else was saying she went to a bar because it was her best friend. It's like her best friend is the only person that could get her to go to go to a bar for her birthday party. But they know, like, when it's time was like she leave at a certain time. Even if she come to a party, she like to dance, have fun, but she don't drink or none of that other stuff. So please give me a thumbs up, y'all. Got one thumbs up. She'll go in, have fun, enjoy her friend, but at 11 o'clock she gone. Or if anything start happening, she gone. Well, that's her conviction, so she cannot go. But in general, it's okay. Okay, so so there, that's two. And so on both of their ends, I understand. And because this is why I understand the one that said, I'm not going to a bar. If somebody, even if if your loved one is whatever is having a party. And the other one was saying that she would go because it's her family, and she not getting ready to do anything to defile her Christianity or whatever, or who she is. She's not gonna compromise. So I'm reading on how some what some of y'all feel about it. Joy said you better go to that bar. So, and this is what my pastor said. My pastor said that he used to be an addict a long time ago, and his sister, which don't go to no bar, she ain't coming nowhere, da 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 da. She ain't getting ready to do that. But because it was her brother, and she wanted to see her brother, she went to the bar, to his birthday party, to see him, to touch him, to hug him, to let him know that she loves him. And, and that's that. But he said that when she did, that planted a seed in him. And not too long after that, his life changed. He ended up changing his lifestyle. So that was a blessing. So this is what I want to say. What y'all think about that? And then I'm gonna say what how I feel about it. Joy said, "Amen." What else? Her conviction. Purple, how you feel? I know how Purple feel about it. Because Purple said you. Minister of Music, how you feel about that? Read my paragraph. I read it. It's all about the Okay, it's all about the conviction. It doesn't look right on the outside, but the relationship is with you and God. Okay, right. Amen. Nolan, calm down. Amen. Minister of Music, would you, if your friend that you knew somebody was having, somebody close to you, would you go to their party if it was in a bar? Who else is on? It's 5 people on here. Some people might be watching. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about it. I understand and I agree with both of them because get out of that hold on. Stop it. Yep, I understand and I agree with both of them. And here's why I agree with both of them. I'm gonna start with the one lady first. I don't go to bars and I'm not going to a bar. And just like you said, Joy, you right about the conviction. The reason why, one of the reasons why I don't go to bars is because when I was out in the world doing all my crazy stuff and all that, that's where I hung out at. I hung out at the bar. I did my drinking. I went to some clubs, but not many clubs. I went to bars. And I was a drinker and a weed head. So I was a drinker. And when I stopped drinking, I definitely would not go into a bar because it wasn't just the drinking that was addictive. It was the atmosphere also that was addictive to me when I was younger, because I was a person that liked to be around people. I was sheltered when a teenager a little bit. We couldn't go to bars and stuff like that. Yes, no, we couldn't. I couldn't like go to my friends' parties and stuff like that. We could only go to our family stuff, but we had a large family, so we was always having stuff. But I always wanted to go out with my friends and all that stuff. But until I got older, I couldn't. Until I like ran away from home or whatever. So when I started to go, I started like this was nope. This is like, yes, this is my atmosphere, this is my partying, this I can drink what I want. I can do, after I got of age. Um so it took me on those of y'all that read the book, it took me on a spiral because I was the type of person that I wanted to be accepted. I wanted to like I don't know. I had a lot. The low self esteem and all of that. But when you in when you in a party scene or a bar and stuff like that, and you using your Nolan, stop. You using yourself to try to get attention. You know what I'm saying? I used myself, my body, my whatever you want, whatever you want to say to get people's attention because of what happened in childhood. In the bar is where I did it. So I don't go to bars because, excuse me, bars and bar scenes and the attention and the drinking and who I could become in a bar or around people like that was uh is my what you call nemesis or whatever. It's not conducive to who I am today. Okay, not saying that if I was to walk into a bar that I would turn back into that person. No, when I was younger, that's what happened. I turned into somebody else because I didn't have my own identity. And so that's one of the main reasons why I would not go into a bar. If my friends or somebody like that called me, invited me, or my brother or some said they having a party at a bar, they know I'm not coming. But see, that's the thing of when people know who you are and they know what you will do and what you won't do, it's certain things that they not gonna invite you to. And it's a lot of things that I don't get invited to anymore. And I'm okay with that. I know that even though that they don't invite me, I still know that they love me, but they know that that's not who I am. Now on the other hand, I'm like, Joy, it doesn't look right, but it's great temptation there, and if you're weak in the faith, you may want to drink or start. Yep, exactly. Minister of music. So that's why for a long time, I'm up here sweating, but I don't want to turn on the fan because it's so loud. A long time, I wouldn't, no, I would definitely not walk into a bar. Absolutely not. So, but today, my mother-in-law, not today, a couple years ago, about 5 years ago, my mother-in-law had a party. Her daughter gave her a party. And her daughter, she's sober too. I'm in AA. I haven't, I ain't been going to no meetings and nothing like that, but I'm in AA. That's where I got my sobriety at in AA and CA, and of course with God. Uh, she had a party at a bar, and I went to the bar. I was so uncomfortable, but I went, and I had the same thought of, what if somebody see me go in this bar and then they see me coming out and then they think a certain way about me. So I had already made up my mind that I didn't care what, because I'm okay with who I am today. I was okay with who I was 5 years ago when I went into that bar. And if anybody need to ask me any questions, I'll let them know. If you want to know why you see me walking into a bar, I'll let you know. But see, everybody is not gonna ask you. Some people might, hey, mukbang, what's up, girl? Everybody won't ask you that. They will just be like, if they see me preaching one day, they be like, she up there preaching, and I just seen her at the bar last week. Right. So those are the kind of things that go through your head. So and what they was talking about was protecting your identity. If you proclaim to be this and you proclaim to be that, then there's certain things that you can't do and you shouldn't do. But on the other hand, what I went to her party because that was my mother-in-law and I love her. And I just, went there for a little while. And my husband went and it was a lot of people there. I didn't stay long. I went. I said happy birthday. I danced a little bit. I ate. I seen a couple of my friends, and I left. And that's what I do when I go. When people invite me to parties that I know, because I don't drink. If they do invite me, I appreciate the fact that they did invite me. So I might go. I would consider who the person is that the party is for before I would go. I would consider who it is. Now, because it was my mother-in-law, I went. But if anybody else invited me to a bar, I wouldn't go. And on one hand, it ain't so much as now if I walk in there, somebody see me and I walk out, they might judge me. It's not so much of that anymore for me. The reason why I wouldn't go is because that's just not who I am anymore. You know, I don't that's not who I am anymore. I don't hang out at clubs. I don't hang out at bars. I don't I don't go to, that's just, but if they had a party at like a hall, if somebody I know had a party at a hall, good morning. Hey Patty D had a party at like a hall and they invited me, I would go. I would go, I would you know, eat, have a little fun, and then I would leave. Because like people in my the people in my church, like they've had birthday parties and stuff like that, anniversaries and all that at halls. And I went to halls too when I was younger. I partied everywhere. But for me, a bar was it was the place where I became somebody who I wasn't. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not into that today. I'm not into becoming somebody who I'm not. I'm not into sitting down drinking and how you walk in the door and everybody say, "Hey, it's not working." Am I live? Okay, it's back on. I'm back on. Somebody called me. I'm sorry. And I was waiting for that phone call too. Let me see what Joy said. I used to worry about the religious things, but I'm not with that anymore. I let myself be led by the spirit. Feels threatening, then I'm not going right. Yeah. Hey Patty D. Mukbang is saying hello. Joy said I stick out like a sore thumb at a bar, so they already know there's something different. Patty D is good morning. She's saying everybody's saying good morning to everybody. Yeah. Um. So I'm good with that. But on the other hand, listen. What if God was a sin? What if God said, "Listen, I need for you to go to this bar tonight because of somebody there that you need that needs you." What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Somebody invited you to that party. Because it's like, I understand, I see what you're saying, Joy. We can't shut ourselves off